Hello Life Path 4. I've already got two of your cards out because I've had to restart doing this reading. Anyway, the first part I'll actually talk through some of your characteristics. The characteristics of a Life Path 4 whilst I am getting the cards, and then you will have the main collective reading. After that will be the third part of the reading, which will be where you get to choose a pile out of 3 piles, and within that pile you get 2 oracle cards and 1 yes or no card. Okay, so let's start. So characteristics of a Life Path 4. So integrity and reliability are fundamental characteristics of a Life Path 4. So you're thorough in all you do as well, because you like to take a systematic approach, so you like to conserve energy, and this helps you to be very productive. So in terms of challenges, Life Path 4, you can sometimes be a bit resistant to change, and this is because you know, say for example in the workplace, you know, you have things in a certain way, you're created, as I say, you're very productive, you like to take a systematic approach, so you've got things the way you want them, and then you know, somebody comes in and shakes the office up, and that can sometimes be difficult for you, and you might find that you butt heads a little bit in times like this. It could even be if you're living with somebody, say you've been living on your own and somebody else moves in, and you've got your ways about you, so you may again find it a bit, you know, butting heads. So you know, you have to, one of your challenges is learning to be tolerant of others' change, and allowing others to bring things in. And this is just because you, like I say, because you're very capable, and you know you're very capable. But you do also, you have a strong ethical centre, Life Path 4. And this, you know, you're mindful, you're very mindful of right and wrong, you know, and your perceptions of them, because everybody has different ideas of right and wrong, but you know, you try to do the right thing, and sometimes you can be a bit indecisive because of this. Now, you are pragmatic, so this helps you to achieve your goals. You have a deep desire to be influential, which can sometimes lead to again this intolerance. So, and it's funny, Life Path 4, because when I did your 2023 reading, that came out in the reading, and I think it was in either February or March where it did come up about having tolerance for others. Well, yeah, it did come through in your reading, in the 2023 reading. So yeah, you know, you're very loyal to your partners and your family. And you can be seen as the rock as well, because you have such an independent nature. So this shines through when people see this, and you know, sometimes see you as the rock of the family. People will come to you with the problems. You probably find that quite a lot, Life Path 4. Now, you are a sensitive soul. However, only a careful select few will ever get to connect to this aspect of your being. Okay, it's not something that you share openly with just anybody, because as I say, most of the time this, you're independent, your pragmaticness, you're doing, energy comes through a lot of the times, but you know, certain people will get to see that deep sensitivity that you hold inside you, Life Path 4. Okay, so that was the first part of the reading. Let's jump into the main reading with your overall energy. And we have the beautiful Strength card coming through here, which is such a beautiful overall energy to have for over the next 7 to 14 days. So the Strength card, this is the inner strength. This isn't the say like the the masculine doing strength. This is the beautiful inner strength. It's kind of like coupled with a faith that everything will work out for the best, that you have got this. It's a strength of knowing of your own capabilities throughout challenges in life. It's a very beautiful energy. So it's a great energy to have around you over the next 7 to 14 days. Now we'll just pop your main energy over here whilst we have a look at the rest of your cards. I'm going to turn them all over actually so we can get a nice idea and see, couple it all together like a jigsaw puzzle, piece by piece. Okay. Ooh. Right, so we're going to look at the mental body. We have all different kinds of body: the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual body. So for your mental body, we have the Page of Cups coming through here for you. Cups energy is the emotions, so we're looking at your emotions, and as this is in your mental body, so you're going to be very focused over the next 7 to 14 days about how you feel about things. Now the page is connected with a dreamer, with the creativity, and also it can be new, unexpected trajectories. So this is like, you might find yourself being drawn to things that you didn't even realize you liked. So your mind is going, or you'll catch yourself thinking about something that you usually just wouldn't be interested in. So we've seen here a shift in perception has occurred or will be occurring over the next 7 to 14 days. Also, the beautiful thing about this card, Life Path 4, is it's where you start to really tap into them synchronicities of life, the magic and synchronicities of life. So you could even be noticing that more, that things just are falling into place. So with it being in the mind placement, as I say, you're noticing these, you're becoming aware of these things. Your mind's being directed, your thoughts being directed to the magic of life, the magic and the beauty and the creativity that runs through life. You'll also notice as well, this is to do with openness and joy. So you'll be looking at things that bring a more good feeling around you. So let's say you're on Netflix, and the two films come up, and one is Eat, Sleep and Pray with Julia Roberts, which is a good feel-good film, and the other one is some sort of serial killer film, which you like because you like the mystery, like what they call, like a mystery film, but it's it's got a dark edge to it. So you're going to be finding yourself more drawn to things that are more uplifting and are about the more uplifting, beautiful sides to life. Your thoughts are going to be wanting to connect with that. Okay. Now for your emotions placement, we have the cups again coming through. 8 of Cups. You've got 2 cards for this. So there's a letting go. Let me pop them this way. We'll start with the 8 of Cups first. Okay. The 8 of Cups. Now in this illustration on this card, it's a beautiful illustration. It's simple, but it speaks a lot. We have the cup here, but it's like set on fire. There's a fire there. It's floating. She's moving away, and you can see the sun rising here in the distance. This is a walking away. This is with the reason I bring the fire up is because the emotions, when you go through any kind of healing process, and usually you've healed from something, and that's when you start to let it go, it stops to affect you emotionally, so you can no longer be triggered by it. And the fire, the healing is sometimes classed as warm, you see. So I feel this is why there's fire in this cup, because this is an emotion that you are now letting go of. This could be anything, any kind of emotion that is not has not been serving your highest good, or has been causing you any kind of pain or any kind of negative thought patterns. So you're going to be seeing a shift in that. You're going to be seeing a letting go of an emotion. And then we see this again here with the Fool card, which is also in your emotions placement, and this is a new start. So you're coming from a new emotional set point. So we see again there's a letting go of the old, ready for the new to come in. So yes, I do feel for you, Life Path 4, over the next 7 to 14 days, this is going to be paramount for you. An emotional shift. Which is always great. It's so good when you can just let go of things, and move forward with life, to put things in the past where they belong, to release them from the body as well, and then use that energy for something positive. Okay, now you have direction from Spirit. You have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card to get. It's being a self-made person. This can be to do with the material wealth and abundance as well, and it's strength in family and community. So I feel as this has come in the place of direction from Spirit, you're being called to look at where you want to put this beautiful queen, this mature energy, this wisdom, where you want to put that in your life, to just take a look around. What do I want to change, what don't I want to change, or where do you want to put this brand new emotional set point, this this clearing you've had, this space you've now got to put towards something else. Where do you want that to be directed? And yeah, so it's looking around basically, but you can see you're going to be doing that anyway. Now you have for your inner strength the Emperor. Now, as I said when I was speaking about your personality characteristics, this Emperor energy, so this is, like I said, like this systematic approach and productivity, which can be tied in with the Emperor energy as well. And it's a 4 as well, like you, Life Path 4, and the Emperor is 4 in the Major Arcana. So yeah, this is coming through quite strong. So it's bringing that out to you'll be moving forward, you'll be getting things done. I feel like you're going to be really just pushing forward with life, but coming from such a beautiful, calm place. Coming from, what I feel like Path 4 is coming through, that your movement is going to be shifting more into a place of moving through life because it's what you want, not because it's what you need to do. So life is more about doing what you want, not what you need. And that's what I feel the strong message is coming through with these cards. So this Emperor energy, so that beautiful pragmatic side of you, that productive side of you, it's going to be coming through and really helping you to achieve that which you desire, okay, that which you want. Now for your final tarot card, you have the Moon card. Ooh. So the Moon, this can be your intuition. I feel it is. I feel as these emotions have settled down and you've let go, this is going to give you the space to tap more into your intuition. So you're going to feel more guided through life rather than, just feeling like you're just plodding along. You're going to feel the flow of guidance, your intuition. I also feel as well, Life Path 4, that you are really starting to see through the illusions, because the Moon is about seeing through illusions as well. And like in others as well, you'll see what matters to you and what doesn't, what's worth spending your time on and what isn't, what is for your highest good and who is for your highest good. So you're going to be seeing that, and making choices that really support your life and what you really want moving forward. So it's a beautiful card to finish off. I don't, because sometimes when you get the moon card like Path 4, it can be, oh, you're going to be seeing past an illusion, and it can be quite a painful process. But I don't feel with you it is that. I feel with you like Path 4 within your reading, it's going to be quite easy for you. You're just going to be like, oh well, that's not for me, or that person's not for me, or that is for me, that isn't for me. And making them decisions for your highest good are going to be coming easier to you. Okay, over the next 7 to 14 days. Now I want to pull you I think because we finished with the moon, we'll pull a Numerology oracle card. If you just give me a second. Okay. And see what message comes through for you. Bring love into the situation. Okay, so this could be as well to remember when you're letting anything go in life, to let it go with loving acceptance. So that is in terms of, this isn't for me. Not, like to do it with loving acceptance, or to take the blessings from the lessons. So bring love into the situation. And I can see that there's a lot of love in this reading, and I can see that connection with your heart centre coming through strong. I'm going to pull you one more, I think. Oh yeah, we've got one coming through. You and your loved ones are safe. Now this card comes through, new moon in Cancer. So Cancer is very family orientated. We had this come through here with the Queen of Pentacles, and you yourself, like Path 4, are known to be very family orientated. So this is just a beautiful, gentle reminder that you and your loved ones are safe. If you've had any anxieties in the past about that, so yeah, just remember, you and your loved ones are safe. To go with that flow of trust in yours and your loved ones' lives moving forward. Okay, so that was the main reading. What I'm going to do now is I'll speed the video up as I clear these cards and get out your pick a pile deck. Life Path 4, if you would like to take a moment and choose a pile that you feel the most drawn to, I'll give you a second for that. If you need more time, you can pause the video. I'm going to start turning over the piles, starting with pile 1. Mavata Bhavaja, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. I may not have pronounced that right. Apologies. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colours of your soul. Your yes or no card is a no. You have the death card, and it says, the message on it is, I'm willing to let go of a past version of myself. That ties in with the 8 of Cups and the Fool card, that letting go, that moving forward. Okay. Pile 2. Okay, your first card is Hilarion, divine healing. Honour your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. That is such a beautiful greeny colour. Green is the heart centre for those of you who don't know the chakra system. So this is a very heart-centred, beautiful card to come through. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So we was talking about that in the, when we was talking about the tolerance and yeah, and to bring that compromisation in, but for the better, not just compromise for the sake of it. So you are able to compromise if the end result is love. And your yes or no card, ooh, you've got a yes, and it's the High Priestess. Now with this card, there's a little message on it, and it says, my inner knowledge is my best guide in all. That was the High Priestess, and yes. So pile 3, your cards are Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. And your yes or no card, you have a maybe. Now there's, you know, if you was looking for a yes or no, then there's a few maybes in the deck. Yeah, so you've got, there's a choice there. So I feel that for some of you, it could be that the decision just hasn't been made yet. So there's still some confusion floating about. It's a 2 of Wands, 2 paths, decisions, options. Okay. So that was your reading, Life Path 4. If you took any value from this, if you could like, subscribe if you haven't already, please. And I hope to see you in another reading. Take care over the next 7 to 14 days. Bye for now.